ChatGPT is blowing up marriages as spouses use AI to attack their partners. This isn't a study or anything, but I thought it was interesting. People are using ChatGPT to formulate arguments against each other. Our son heard us arguing, the husband told Futurism. He's 10 and he sent us a message from his phone saying, please don't get a divorce. What his wife did next, the man told us, unsettled him. It sounds like it was written by ChatGPT. She took his message and asked ChatGPT to respond, he recounted. This was her immediate reaction to her 10-year-old being concerned about us in the moment. The couple is now divorcing. Like most marriages, the husband conceded theirs was imperfect, but they'd been able to overcome their difficulties in the past, and as of a few months ago, he felt they were in a good, stable place. We've been together for just under 15 years total, 2 kids, he explained. We've had ups and downs like any relationship, and in 2023, we almost split. We ended up reconciling, and we had, I thought, 2 very good years, very close years. And then, he sighed, the whole ChatGPT thing happened. The whole ChatGPT thing happened could be a good summary for the 2020s, I think. Over the past summer, arguments that worked together to resolve years ago became suddenly and ferociously roaring back. What he eventually realized was that his wife had started to use OpenAI's chatbot to analyze him and their marriage, holding long drawn-out conversations over text and the chatbot's phone-like voice mode feature. What was happening? She was dredging up all of these things that we'd previously worked on and putting it into ChatGPT. As his wife leaned on the tech as a confidant meets journal meets therapist, he says, it started to serve as a sycophantic feedback loop that depicted him only as the villain. Now, I wonder if this was GPT 4.0, because this was one of the big problems with 4.0, was that it agreed with absolutely everything, and people created very tight bonds with 4.0, which they have not created with 5, because 5's are much colder. I could see ChatGPT responses compounding, he said. The marriage eroded swiftly over the span of about 4 weeks, and the husband blamed ChatGPT. My family is being ripped apart, the man said, and I firmly believe this phenomenon is central to why. So this article goes on and gives some other stories. It talks about the use of ChatGPT. This is very similar to the use of ChatGPT for therapy, so giving people someone to talk to. But the problem with AI is they are not objective. They don't have an objective truth. They're not necessarily preloaded with the kind of rules of engagement that a therapist will abide by, and they will take sides, especially 4.0. So 4.0, GPT 4.0 was very sycophantic, and it would agree. It would always agree with you. That is a big problem if you have already made a decision, like most of us do. We've made an emotional decision, and we're just looking for reasoning to back it up. This is how most of us make our decisions anyway. We make a decision emotionally, and then we look for evidence, and we build arguments, rational arguments, around that emotional decision. ChatGPT is very good at helping you do that. If you've, as in this case, if you've already decided you want to divorce your husband, and then you talk to ChatGPT, it's going to back up that decision. It's not going to push back, because that is not how it is designed. It does not have an objective frame of reference, and it does not have guidelines in place about how it should be discussing your divorce or your pending divorce of it. So of course it's just going to mirror back exactly what you give it. There are ways to prompt it so you can make it more objective, or at least you can make it so it doesn't always agree all of the time. Very unlikely that this wife in this particular case was doing that, because I imagine she'd already decided and was using this as a way to action a less conscious decision, which is, I want to get divorced, using ChatGPT to basically reinforce that.